I want to welcome in 2024 presidential candidate Perry Johnson, who is fighting to get onto that debate stage that we were just talking about next Wednesday. Perry, good morning. Great to have you back on.
Well, good morning. I'm delighted to be back on.
Perry, this next week, if you make it on stage, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to sort of introduce yourself to a wider audience. For the very first time, a lot of people will be seeing you. Take us through the next several days for you and how you make sure that you're on stage next week.
Well, another poll just came in this morning, another qualifying poll. So that means that I have two that will be officially recognized, I think, by Politico. We'll see what Politico says. I believe I may already have three, because keep in mind that we have the Trafalgar, then we have this Victory, we have the Caravan poll. Caravan poll polled 2022, and I was at 1.6% in that. I don't know how they can exclude it. They apparently, this is Politico, I think AP approved it and Politico didn't. But if that is the case, I would already have three qualifying polls. I do have 60,000 donors, so I've met that requirement. I really expect to be on that debate stage.
Yeah, 60,000 would qualify you for the second debate, by the way. Kelly, do you have a question for Perry?
Yeah. Perry, if you do not make the debate stage next week, will you drop out of the race? And if not, what are your plans to make the second debate stage? And are you self-funding? I mean, when does the end come for you if you don't make the debate stage next week?
Well, I will make the debate stage. I don't think there's any question. I mean, what would you do, for example, if you had a heart attack now? Would you continue? The bottom line is the likelihood of my not making the debate stage is exceedingly remote now, particularly that the new poll came in just this morning. What time is it? It's, what, 7:10, 7:15 Eastern time? So I have what I think may already be three qualifying polls, and I have 60,000 donors, so I just can't envision not making the debate stage.
Daniel, do you have any? Daniel, we have a reporter on Perry. Daniel Lippman is a Politico reporter. Daniel, any comment on that and where Perry stands? And by the way, these debates aren't make or break, but I think the narrative is that they could be, particularly if Donald Trump's not on stage on Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess I do have a question, Perry. How do Republican candidates facing Donald Trump, who's at 50% in the polls, how do they attack him, criticize him without turning off some of the voters who are soft Trump voters but could be persuaded to have a second choice? Is there a strategy or issues that you find effective?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to spend my time beating up somebody that was beaten up for more years than any president in history over something that he didn't do. They had the Russian collusion going on for 2 years. That wasn't even reasonable. I think it's not even fair. I feel sorry for the fact that he was picked on so much. I feel sorry for the guy. My major theme has always been the economy. I think the government on both sides has spent too much money, and that's the reason we have inflation. This isn't rocket science. They put 40% more money into the economy without supplying any goods and services. You add to that, then we have this Inflation Reduction Act, which you know is just the opposite because we're throwing more money into the economy. And when you do something like that without really doing anything, it definitely is going to cause a problem. So when we take a look at the real problem, why are we spending double what we should for gas? The reason is we threw all that money into the economy and we decided to produce less oil. Why do we have all this problem with food? The reason food prices are so high is why? Again, we have all that money into the economy, $4 trillion more. We're $33 trillion in debt, which is costing every single family in America $610 a month in interest.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Perry, I think there are a lot of people watching right now who may not have been familiar with you prior to you joining us this morning, who are nodding their heads agreeing with you, not only as it relates to the former president, who, 4 indictments later, I think they agree with you there, but also your economic message is strong, and I think it's one that a lot of people in this country can get behind. Best of luck to you, sir. Hope to see you on stage next Wednesday. We'll leave it there.